Business? What is this, like a new look?
Yeah, I call this business casual. But nah, me and Dante, we just started doing it randomly. He started it, I liked it, so I started doing it.
That's a good look.
Yeah, it's all right?
You have a nice collar, right?
I'm saying.
You're here now. You were here just not that long ago, but now that you guys are here, ready to go, day one.
Day one. I mean, we're excited to be here. We're excited to be in Hawaii. The weather's great. It doesn't get any better than this. You wake up, you look at the water, and you go straight to work.
This game, you guys are playing a preseason game, but it's also the proceeds are going to the Maui's People Fund. Talk about that and the importance of being able to give back to the state of Hawaii during this time.
Yeah, I mean, the Clippers, we take pride in that. We take pride in giving back in any way we can. Like I was here a couple weeks ago, doing my best to help out. So, like I said, we take pride in that, and we're excited to do that. And we're glad everybody's like it.
Terance, you mentioned yesterday shooting spacing was a big priority for you and everything. We've seen you spot up often. How do you feel about where you are as far as off-screen actions, movement actions, stuff like that?
Where I need to be. I feel like I'm really good in the small pick and roll. I feel like I'm one of the best at it, actually. One of the best at cutting. So not just spacing the floor and shooting, but adding all that other stuff too.
We heard about Russ having that Vegas camp for you guys before. What was that atmosphere like, just getting together before the official training camp started?
It was pretty cool. I mean, we had the same team for the most part, so it was cool to be with these guys again. Haven't seen them in months. It was cool to bring on KJ, let him know how we do it, let him know how the brotherhood is over here. So it was a dope environment.
How does this year compare to last year in that regard? Because it's kind of similar. Like, John Wall was the only new guy this time last year in the camp. Like, how much do you feel like that's helping? How much do you feel like y'all need to kind of turn up the energy and urgency even more so than last year?
Yeah, I mean, no matter how long we've been together, every year is different. So I think being able to do that to start off is key for every team. Just be able to group together and do stuff with each other off the court. So it's not just all on the court. You got to get to know your teammates, how they are off the court in order to understand them out here. So I think that's a big time thing for teams to do.
It's preseason and you guys are working on stuff, obviously just trying to get in the game rhythm, but you're also in Hawaii. Do you get to enjoy the trip at all?
As much as we can, as much as you would like to. It's not an easy thing to do, but as much as you would like to, man. Like I said, our hotel's on the water, so that's the best part about it.
Terance, last year you had about like that 10-foot pull-up in the lane. You got real good at that. Like, is there anything else that you're working on this off-season to kind of add to your arsenal at all?
Nah, I'm just working on the stuff that I need to be able to excel in my role on this team, whatever that is. So just basically trying to do everything.
Have you and Tilu had that conversation about what your role is and whether y'all had or not? Like, what do you want to do this year?
I mean, I just want to be able to bring energy. I want to be able to guard the best player on the other team. And make it tough for them. I want to be able to space the floor, take open shots, get downhill in transition. I mean, that's basically my key goals for the season.
What did the coaching staff told you?
Same thing.
You were last here in 2019 before the pandemic for preseason. You guys have just gotten PG and Kawhi. How has your outlook and the Clippers' outlook changed since that time?
I mean, different roster, so a little bit different outlook, but the same. We want the same outcome, and that's to win a championship. So I'll say, the mentality is still the same. We're here to work, and we're here to, strive to do that.
Terance, do you feel like a vet yet?
I would say so, yeah. I mean, this team's old still, so it's tough to say that I'm a vet on this team. But I mean, I did a lot of work over the past 4 seasons, so I feel like I'm gaining respect as I go.
If you had a piece of advice to give your younger self, what would it be?
I would say stay the course, don't get frustrated, and just being here working every day. And I feel like I did that, so I'm gonna continue to do that.
Has that been easier said than done?
For sure, been easier said than done. It's not an easy thing to do, especially if you're not worried about yourself. Some guys get worried about other people around the league. Oh, he's playing, he's getting paid this, he's doing that. But a lot of people get caught up in that, and they don't worry about their self, their game, and what they need to do to excel on their team.
Do you feel like you played with a player like KJ on this team, and how do you anticipate sharing the floor with him?
I mean, I'm excited to share the floor with him. We really haven't had anybody who brings his caliber of athleticism in transition. So, we're excited about that.
Terance, Kawhi yesterday said that, basketball's kind of positionless now because of you, KJ, Kawhi, PG. Like, do you just feel like really positions don't really matter and anybody can do anything on the floor?
Yeah, you can't really say that. You can't call somebody a position nowadays. It's tough. People make it tough. People do so many different things now, so it's tough to just group somebody as just a shooting guard or group someone as just a point guard. So, that statement is true.